And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director, and today we are joined by the Men's Geneva Student Athlete of the Week, Mark Overmier, a senior on the baseball team. You're putting together a pretty good senior season, leading the team in batting average, on base percentage, near the top in runs, RBIs, most offensive statistical categories. So good job on that, and thanks for stopping by for just a minute.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, tell us what factors went into you picking Geneva College?
Certainly. Ever since I was little, I went to a smaller private school,
Yeah.
and I felt that it was very, very big to have a Christ-centered campus and a Christ-centered atmosphere in your everyday life. I felt that was one of the big factors in which I chose to come
Yeah.
to Geneva, and I felt like Geneva College had a great centered college atmosphere, great academic environment, on and off the field as well.
Yeah, so I know the baseball team conference schedule hasn't gone off to a great start, especially yesterday's game, losing bottom of the ninth is a pretty
tough.
heartbreaking way to lose. What coach say to you after the game? What's he trying to say to kind of keep you guys encouraged right now?
In the beginning, we started off a little rough. However, we have continuously gotten better and more focused on it as a team. We have excellent senior leadership, and I can see that on and off the field as well. The seniors come together. We talk about a game plan, how we want to come up with a game, and exactly what we wanted to execute. Yesterday, I felt the team, and with the younger guys on the team, we all had a lot of energy, and we were ready to go, and we were ready to play. We were ready to beat Westminster. Unfortunately, sometimes you just come out on the bad end of the scoreboard. But we have definitely progressed as a team, and I'm excited to see where we're going in the future.
Sure. Now, normally you've caught, I think, over your first 3 years. This year you've made a couple appearances in the outfield. How did kind of that decision come about? Have you played outfield before? You feel comfortable out there?
I've been playing baseball ever since I was 4 years old, and I always grew up as a young player on an older team. So I was always put in positions of need.
Wherever.
Exactly. So this year I went to Coach earlier in the season. I was like, Coach, hey, if you need me in any certain position, I will be here for the need. And so far, I've found myself playing a little bit of right field and a little bit of left field at the same time. But I enjoy playing every position. Of course, I like to stay behind the plate. But at the same time, wherever the coach needs me, I know that I can go out there and play well and execute in the right position that I put out there.
Gotcha. Now, you also played football the last year or two.
Yes,
how
sir.
did kind of that decision come about, and how did you enjoy your time on the football team?
Exactly. I played football in high school for a couple years, and I really, really missed it. I started out at Geneva College as the scoreboard keeper for the football team, and that kind of drove my want to be back on the football team and play. When I started the first game as the scoreboard keeper for the Marietta game, my junior year, and I told myself and I told my dad, hey, I'm going to go out and talk to Coach DeMarco about becoming the long snapper on the football team. And that Monday morning, bright and early, I went to Coach DeMarco and asked him if I could try out. And the rest is history. I got to try out, and I made the team, and then I started. Nice. So it was very, very fun, and I was glad that Coach DeMarco gave me the opportunity to do that.
Gotcha. Now, you're a senior, so you're on pace to graduate in May. Kind of what are your thoughts about what you're going to do after you graduate?
For right now, I have put in a lot of applications to many variety of teams. For instance, like the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates, as well as the Baltimore Ravens. So I'm waiting on a couple applications for that. However, I'm just excited to see where the Lord takes me. I'm hoping to continue my baseball experience through working in a professional sports atmosphere. But like I said, wherever the Lord takes me, I'm excited to see that. I've been playing baseball all my life, and I would love to continue that in a professional or working career.
All right, gotcha. All right, final four quick questions. Just give me the first thing that pops in the top of your head. As a catcher, do you call the pitches, or does coach call them? Or?
Throughout my entire life, I have mostly called the pitches. We've been experimenting a little bit with coach calling them, Coach Richie, who is also one of my teammates last year. But we're on and off. Coach Richie usually lets me call the games every once in a while as well, but I prefer to call them.
All right. Do you have a favorite Major League Baseball team? You mentioned
Baltimore Orioles.
You're an Orioles
Absolutely.
guy. All right. Would you rather have an 8 a.m. class or a night class if you had to have one?
I've had both of them, but I would probably have to go with the 8 a.m. You don't miss the classes if you
Yeah.
have to go to like a sports game or something like
Gotcha.
that. So I'd rather go to class.
Gotcha. And then best food station at Alex's. Do you have one you prefer?
Best food station. Now, I might be a little bit biased since I work there, and I got a lot of friends all over the place, but I'll definitely have to go with the main line.
Mainline?
As a
You
runner,
like variety.
Exactly. As a runner, I have to put out the food at the main line,
Oh,
so I have to say that I put out good food
All right.
every once in a while.
All right. Well, again, a good start to your senior season here.
Thank you.
Hopefully better times ahead for the baseball team, but we do appreciate you stopping by for just a minute.
No, thank you for having me.
Sure. All right. Well, that will do it for this edition of the Student Athlete of the Week. I'm Chris Matthews, joined today by Mark Overmier. Until next time, storm on.